What is up, everybody? It's your girl chandarondasims. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so where we are is San Sequoia. What are we doing? I'm showing you my meaningful save file. Some people call it a forever save file. I don't think we have to be so extreme, man. I'm not gonna play it forever. Let's be real. We get very bored in The Sims and we switch up our stories. I'm just getting to a point where I'm just gonna put up videos on my channel. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I still care about you guys' opinions and stuff, but I feel like sometimes I'm a little bit too critical of myself. I'm showing you guys this because I wanted to invite you in on these stories that I am creating for my family gameplay. You guys know family gameplay is like my favorite part of Sims 4, and San Sequoia is the city that came with the Growing Together pack, which is a whole bunch of family gameplay. However, we still don't have that camcorder feature like we had in The Sims 3 where we can film family videos, and I am going on strike until they give it to us. No, just kidding. I'm here to show you the Sims that I'm creating and their stories. We're going to start working on another Sim today, possibly, but I do want to record one other video, but it's okay if I don't get to it today. So I might use the rest of my evening to do this, but regardless, I am on summer break. I do have I have 2 weeks of a summer intensive that I do have to take, and I have to go to a whole other city to do it, drive there and go to those classes Monday through Saturday for 2 weeks. And then I will officially be done with school until August later this year. So I'm going to take the next 2 weeks that are left in the school year before we hit summer break to record some things for you guys and push them out. And then those 2 weeks I'm going in July, I'm going to try to have some pre-recorded videos, but you guys might not get anything that week because I don't want to put too much pressure on myself. I just want to have fun. But I really want to invite you guys into the planning of this save. If you follow me, you see my post. I've probably posted about this maybe once or twice. I keep saying San Sequoia save, San Sequoia save. Well, it's the same as my meaningful save. I have ways that I play that I think makes the Sims alive to me and makes them meaningful and feel like we are growing in their story. And I want to show you guys the stories that I'm coming up with. So where should we start first? I'm super excited. And if you are excited, follow me here on YouTube at chandarondasims, and we can sim all day, baby. I'm gonna load into a couple houses here, but first let me just, I guess, give you the lay of the land on the map. So this area is kind of like my special area. I have a family here that to me gives very much Mona and Daryl vibes. They are so precious, and they live at 225 Culver Drive. Yes, I have given each lot an address, absolutely. And then I do have some residential rentals in this save. God help us. I pray this save does not get corrupted in Jesus' name. Okay, there's power in the name, and so I am going to pray that we are all good. But I have not written any descriptions for this family, but I am going to. But this is Joya Campbell. Okay, this is her husband Easton, and then this is Bella, their dog. Let's just load in real quick so you guys can see them. All right, so I loaded in. It's Tuesday and it's 7:30 at night, and these two are working out. Why? Because they are a very active couple. This is just who they are, and they are so precious. One of the things about this save that I'm super proud of is that I did not use any skin overlays for most of the Sims. I did start going back to using skin overlays, but my goal at first was no skin overlays at all. This is a base Sim. I mean, she does have makeup on and lashes and what is it called, eyeliner, and obviously CC brows and lip gloss and CC hair and stuff, but her face, completely my doing. Her eyes are very low, so that's why she looks a little tipsy here. It's just the way that I created her eyes, but it's kind of funny, not gonna lie. And I don't know if you can tell, but she has the cutest little baby bump, because when I created this family, I just said to myself, I really want to play new family, new house, just moved into a new neighborhood, starting life and starting legacy. Like, that's what was on my mind. And that's what we are doing. This is their house. I did not create this house. I will give details on this house as soon as I can. Oh my gosh, the way the sun is hitting, I gotta get a screenshot. Hold on. Oh wow, I love the sun in The Sims 4. I don't think I have sunblind on it. If in this save, if I do, nah, cause I just updated my game, and I know when you update, you gotta update sunblind too. I don't think I have sunblind. So this is a regular EA sun, and it's hidden. So this is their house. I'll show you the outside real quick. We do have a dog house for Bella, but she barely uses it. We have like a little patio here. I'm gonna put some more stuff for them to do out here. Maybe even like some type of barbecue situation right here. I would love to see them do that. Or a tree house for when their unborn child is born. Oh my gosh, look at the back of this house. Y'all, is this house not so like homey? I need to take a picture. Another picture. Like, come on. That is just, I can't wait to make a thumbnail. But yeah, so they just recently moved here. Yes, the hoop came with the house, but let me show you guys. They are right now in their garage. I really wanted this to look like a fixer-upper home, and I feel like I accomplished that. So you see they got the old shelves and stuff in here, a lot of storage. I learned this trick from playing with some CC. You can sometimes slide a drawer on top of a shelf. Excuse the sirens in the background. If you know me and you follow this channel, you know I live on a busy street right now. The past year I've moved to a very busy part of my city. So yeah, let's let the ambulance just drive on by. They gotta save lives. Let's let them do it. Lord, God bless them. Bless the first responders. Let them get there safely. Help them save lives. In Jesus' name. Anybody else pray when ambulances go by? I sure do. Okay, so here's the kitchen. We have Bella in here eating bad food. Oh no. I hope when I load in and play for real, I remember to change that. We have a bunch of kitchen gadgets because I want Joya to become a mom that bakes. Like, this is gonna be total Full House vibes. Joya, you know what? And Easton need to learn how to cook too. So we got every type of appliance we could have. We got the blender, rice maker, we got the waffle maker, honey, we got the dough creator, popcorn, tea kettle, all types of stuff. Again, I wanted the old wood. I want this to look like a fixer-upper, and I think I've achieved that, and I'm very happy. I need more. One thing that I'm in search of, if any of you guys know, I just need more decor. I need more photos, more frames. I need more things to hang up on Sims walls. Even in my own apartment, I kind of suck at that. So here is their dining room. Yes, there is a beer on the table because Easton had a beer last night or something like that when they were eating dinner. I should have showed you guys the entryway when I came in, but this is the entryway. Look at these rugs. Oh, it's so warm and cozy. I love this door, and I can't remember who the creator is, but they make a lot of like really live looking CC. Like, it just looks real and modeled after real life. And if you know, Sims has to have that experience or it's corny, bro. That same creator created this like TV stand. Look how it's open and things are just sitting. You can see Easton's little gaming console is here. In fact, I need to buy him a gaming console. His DVDs kind of there. This creator also made this like lamp that's lived in, and I love everything about it. It has a stack of cards there. So cool. This is their living room. No. So on top of ambulances, yes, motorcycles. I couldn't talk. I said Michael cycles. Motorcycles are also my friends because I live on a main road. This is their living room. Very colorful. Thanks to Joya. She is a colorful girly. I have an orange couch in my house. Not this exact color. It's kind of like reddish orange, which is annoying because this is the orange I was going for. But yeah, their house is the main house that I've decorated in this whole save, and I this whole save is really inspired by them, and I just felt like they needed to have people around them who had stories, and so here we go. I had to make their stories. This is Joya's office. Nobody is allowed in Joya's office but her, and I can't wait to continue decorating it, but for now I thought this is enough for the fact that they just moved in. So yeah, we have an extra room right here that I don't know what it will be. Maybe it'll be a gym. I love the old wallpaper. They kind of have their gym out here though. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna zoom out so y'all can see the lay. And then we'll go upstairs. So we go up the stairs. The first thing is, what is this, the foyer? And you have their bathroom right here with the towels on the floor because they haven't bought, an actual mat for the floor just yet. And the first room from the steps is this room, and this is going to be baby's room, but right now it's a junk room for all of their moving items as they continue to unpack. I don't know what this room is, but it's also a junk room. I don't know what it's going to be. We're planning on having a big family, so we need all these rooms. And then here's their bedroom again. Bed sheets courtesy of Joya, because she is like a flower power girly. And this is so cute. I thought this was super cute, so I sat it out there because she is having a baby. Look, it's an ultrasound of our unborn baby and a little teddy bear, and she this is what she gave Easton when she told him we're having a baby. So cute. Ignore this because the baby is not here. We'll just act like they this is what we'll add to our keepsake box later. These little footprints and the hospital band and the hat. I hope we have a boy. I'm so glad that hat is blue. I hope we have a boy, but if we have a girl, I won't be mad. So yeah, that's the top floor. And this is their little house. They're so quaint. Really quickly, I'll tell you a couple things about them. Let me have them do something else. Like, let's have Easton come change the bowl for Bella. Look at this door, how it's partially open. I love that. So Easton, oh yeah, Bella, that was bad food, honey. Zoom in on him. He's so handsome. I'm really proud, and I might even go back and change the Sims. So far I've only done one Sim family in this save with CC. Only one, and I'm gonna show them to you today. And I kind of like how they look, and I might not take the CC off. I'm gonna be real. But here are Easton's Simology traits. He's family oriented, he's loyal, he's active, he's a bro, he's competitive. I actually see him and Joya going to Gibby Point and like making that a family tradition for their family. Maybe they are camp counselors as their kids get older. I don't know. Maybe they go open their own like, park. I don't know. He would be happy to have a child. His competitive spirit right now is bad, and that means he will rage after each loss. So that's hilarious. He's domestic, and he loves anything family and growing his family relationships. He's a caregiver, and he's a jester. He's pretty much the perfect man. I mean, super caring, loving family, active, keeps himself together, has great friends, loyal, and he's funny. I mean, come on, who wouldn't want to marry this man? Like, he's awesome. He right now works in the business career, and he is a salary person, and I want him to work his way up, and I'm scared he's going to get burnt out. But if he does, that's the perfect time to switch life around and try something new. And so I'm excited to explore that with him. Right now, his family, what I'm talking about. Right now, his aspiration is big happy family. He is a patriarch. I love this aspiration. I use it all the time. And so he has to become a parent, and then the infant has to grow up into a child to complete anything else. Why don't they have anything in between here? I mean, you could snuggle the infant 10 times. You know what I'm saying? You could change 7 diapers. Like, why don't they have anything from this jump? Become a parent, and then it goes straight into being a child. Come on, Sims team. Update that. I might make a whole video on that just because I love this aspiration so much. For his relationships, he has his relationship with Joya, and Joya is unemployed. She's a high school graduate. I'll talk about her a little bit more, but they're soulmates. They're married. They have good compatibility. They're close, and they have the wholesome family dynamic, and they, obviously have each other numbers. They're best friends. They're very attracted to one another. We do know Kyle. I have a whole series that I'm doing on Kyle separate from this series. I was going to add him to this series, but no, I made a whole trailer and everything. I think he deserves his own series, and that is something I am going to bring to the channel. This is remember I kept saying, oh, there's someone who is very common in the Growing Together the Growing Together EP, the expansion pack that everybody plays with. Well, I have a whole series on him, and I do. And it's a good series, and it's very cinematic. At least the trailer is. And so yeah, that's Easton. All right, so Joya just finished her workout, and as she comes out of the garage, she's like, ew, Bella, you threw up everywhere. Let me get you some actual food. And Bella is, I don't know if she's full or anything, but we'll just get her some actual food while I talk to you a little bit about Joya. So I'll just start with her aspiration. Joya is a fiction fanatic. This is a aspiration that comes from Midnight Tech, a awesome modder in the Sims community. Not only does Midnight Tech have different aspirations, but this person has revamped careers, created new side jobs, just really, really fun creator. For the fiction fanatic aspiration, my sim wants to craft unforgettable stories, build immersive worlds, and lose themselves in the joy of writing. So Joya is going to be an author. I never fully commit to this when I give this to my sims, but I am going to commit today. She's going to write so many books. We're going to get rich. And I really do want her to have, I have visions of her being able to get her books signed at a book signing, host book clubs in the community. Yeah, cool things. So she has to explore different fiction dramas, seek out creativity, share story ideas, and draw inspiration from books. I should have said genres. I love how expansive these goals are. They're not read 10 books. Read a book outside. Come on, man. Come on. We gotta do more than that, Sims team. So I love this. This makes you feel like you're living when you play your Sims. So Joya is a foodie. She's family oriented. She's an insider, so she loves clubs, and she's gonna make a club and be a part of a few clubs. Maybe even a mommy and me club or something like that. That would be cool. She's active, just like her husband. She loves to practice to get things perfect. She would be happy to have a child. She's domestic. She's comfort oriented. This is from Midnight Tech's aspiration, the home and hobbies aspiration kit that they have created. And this comfort oriented trait means that she loves cozy spaces, peace and quiet routines, and loves to stay soft and simple, which I feel like is her. She's also a caregiver and adjuster, which is why her and Easton get along well. Let's find Bella. Look at little Bella. Bella, I can't remember what her traits are, and because I can't control her, I can't tell y'all. But she's a golden retriever. You can't go wrong with a golden retriever. So that's my little happy family. I'm just so excited. Ooh, something in here stinks. Probably got a plate or something on top of something that we can't see. I'm gonna have her make herself some tea. But she's pregnant, so she could be smelling anything, y'all. But I will say I just love them so much. Look how cute she is. She is so cute. I love her dimples. I purposely gave her these smile lines so she could just look like she's smiling all the time, because I just feel like she's a super positive person. I just want to play some positive storylines, and that's why I'm creating this save. I just want happy all the time. Where did Easton go? Oh, he's in here. Really quickly before I end, I'm going to grab them a gaming system, because I could see Easton having a gaming system. So I'm going to get him something like that. Maybe he could even have a Twitch or something. Should we get him the gaming console? I love the way this one looks, but I love this gaming console too. Let's get him the blue one. All right, cool. I feel like his gaming console would not be sitting that far on the end. All right, let's get out of here. This lovely, lovely family. And let me show you the other families in this neighborhood. So we're back in the map and we have 2 houses over here. I think I'm gonna go here because we're still right here on Culver Drive. Hey, but well, not really on Culver Drive. Now we're on Eucalyptus Lane. Now Eucalyptus Lane in my mind goes all the way down. So all of these have Eucalyptus Lane addresses. So this one is, oh, I need to change this. That's 15, and I'll make this one 16. So this is kind of messed up. It's not supposed to say 23, but this is 1516 Eucalyptus Lane. I think I'll make this like 1600 Eucalyptus Lane. And then these over here are 1720 Eucalyptus Lane, just to keep the numbers kind of rising, like there are multiple properties and stuff like that. But let's come off of Culver Drive and jump right here. Oh, look at her, she's so cute. All right, you guys, we are at 1516 Eucalyptus Lane and I see our first sim, Carmine Luna. Yes, you heard right, I kept the Lunas in this save because I find the Lunas very interesting, because you have the 2 women in the house and then the little girl. One of the women is an elder, the other one is a young adult, and then the little girl. The young adult is the daughter of the young adult is the mother of the little girl, and then you just have grandma, who I assume to be the girl's grandma. Now, when you look at the family tree, which I never know where the family tree, because I don't use it. So where is that at? Let me see. Does anybody know where the family tree in the game is? Because I genuinely don't know. I see relationships. That's so crazy. I don't know where the family is. It here? Is it here? Y'all, if you know where the family tree is, let me know, because I don't even use that thing. But right here is Carmine Luna. She is super cute. Look at her missing tooth. She's freaking adorable. I gave her a whole makeover. Again, no CC as far as the skin layover, but she does have probably facial CC and stuff to enhance her natural base game sim beauty. And I did change her hair. Look at the little barrettes and stuff, and she is just so cute. Look at her little necklace. Oh my gosh, I just think she's the cutest thing ever. Look at her. She loves colors and she's just so cute and just giving me growing together vibes. And Carmine's grandmother is Eleanor. Let me switch over to Carmine so you can see. And her mother is Sochi. How you say that again? I looked up this name because I wanted to be able to say it right, and now I didn't forgot because I haven't played in so many weeks. Sochitl. It is Sochil. Okay. So chill. No, I'm just kidding. But that is her mother's name. So chill. Okay. So we have Eleanor here, who is Carmine's grandmother, and their relationship is pretty good. They are close. Obviously, she's her grandmother, and she is a friend to her, and she feels like her grandmother is the coolest grandma in the world. That's just how she feels, and I love that for her. Let's go over her Simology panel really quickly. So Carmine is creative. Right now, she has neutral confidence, and I look forward to bringing that up. Her milestones that she's accomplished is she learned to ride a bike, and she lost her first tooth already. Her manners are poor. Her emotional control is poor. Her responsibility is decent. Barely. Why did I say decent? It's barely there. Her conflict resolution is just getting started, as well as her empathy. Oh my gosh, love her already. Cannot wait to turn her into her own self. You know? she wants to play hide and seek. So she is looking for some friends in the neighborhood. And girl, you got some, because I've already dropped a bunch of families. She will have friends. And I do believe Carmine in my head is like a sporty sim. At least in my head she is. So I will have her on the local soccer team, and I will have more information about that as we look at these other families. Let's keep it moving, guys. All right, we have Sochi, and of course she is in here running on the treadmill with her nails. Sochi is such a bad mama jamma, okay? And my backstory for Sochi is that Sochi is a single mother raising Carmen, but I won't say she's raising her alone because she does have Eleanor. I'm just not sure if she really likes Eleanor or she doesn't like her. Their relationship is very regular. They don't hate each other, but it doesn't show that they really like each other. In fact, they're acquaintances. When I loaded in this lot, they didn't have really anything to show me that, any lore to show me that they don't get along. So I'm going to say right now they are decent in my save. Eleanor is the mother of Sochi's ex, and I don't know his name yet because I have to create him. He right now in my story for them lives in Del Sol Valley. He is out there trying to make his move in SoCal, okay, and figure out how he is going to become the next big thing. And he left Sochi with Carmine, and Eleanor didn't approve. She does not back her son's behavior. And I wouldn't say Carmine is bitter. I think she got better. Right now, Carmine is level 8 in the professional athlete career. I found this to be very interesting. And at first I was going to change her job because I was just like, yeah, I don't really see her as sporty and all that stuff. But you know what? Now I do. I see it. I feel like this man left her with this baby and she said, I'm going to go after my dreams just like he's going after his. And I'm not going to let being a mom stop me from doing that. I want her to get to the top of her career and then she gonna do something else. Or we could just sit pretty and just be sitting on money. But I do not want her for a long time to just keep, working. I do want her to retire, but maybe, I don't know. We get those calls where they change their job. We'll see what happens to Sochi and who she will become. Here's her Simology panel. I didn't change any of this. She is loyal. She is a dance machine. She's active. She's outgoing. She does not want a child right now. She's alluring. She's a lover and a jester. And judging by these traits, I'm pretty sure you understand where we are going with this storyline. Yes, Sochi is looking for her soulmate. I never completed this aspiration either, but we're going to complete it with her. Amor Amajor. She does not have any experience in the romance department because her last man left her and she has not dated since. She's just been focused on her career. So we are going to do Cupid's Corner with her. We are going to place down so many date lots until she finds love. And maybe she might have to love find her, like many of us have to. And yeah, that's pretty much it. She's late for work, but she's not going. Work ends in like 30 minutes. But yeah, right now she also does not like Ian. So I don't know if y'all saw that. Let me go back. For whatever reason, she do not like Ian Robles. Now, I moved them out of San Sequoia, so we don't have to worry about Ian coming in and bothering us. But man, she is attracted to him for whatever reason. That's interesting, but she really do not like him. And I thought that was interesting. Even though they're not in the world, maybe I can play with that. I don't really care to find out, though. I'm not gonna lie. It would have to be something interesting happening in my Let's Play to cause me to care. But I will say this is what is interesting. Her relationship with her daughter right now is that they have bad compatibility. However, she's very supportive of her daughter, but they don't get along. I think they're two different people. And let's look at the traits. So we see she's loyal, she's a dance machine, she's active, she's outgoing, she's like all of these things. Her daughter is kind of comes off like a neutral, introverted, creative. So maybe, we got a sporty mama here and a creative mama, and they just don't have the same interests. Interesting. We have Eleanor out here cleaning the grill and picking up this toy car that she's gonna play with. Why? Because she is a childish sim. She loves children and she loves playing with children toys. She's also family oriented. She's neat. She's cheerful. She's a quick learner. She's innocent, which I love. And she's a jester. She's hilarious, which I also love. And she has a fear of death, which, yeah, I understand because you're getting up there in age, girl. But she has all these traits that can help us around the house. I feel like where Sochi lacks just kind of like interest in Carmine or figuring out how to do this with Carmine, Eleanor makes up for that. Again, her name is Eleanor Sullivan Luna because her maiden name is Sullivan. Her late husband's last name is Luna, and so is her son's last name, Luna. Because I don't know, I feel like Sochi used to be married to Carmine's dad. And so I don't know much about Eleanor, but I'll show you the house really quickly so you can see what I did give her to do. I will say she wants to be a master mentor. I feel like she can mentor people on how to take care of children, but also mentor people on sewing and what is this other one called? And I can't think of the name of this. Stitching, sewing and stitching, at least for now. Right now is giving sewing and stitching, but I will say maybe she is just a daycare provider or something like that. I will say her career is daycare admin, and she at the top of the career. She's level 3. Yeah, she's at the top of the career. Maybe she runs a daycare. Oh, we could do that with the business and hobbies. Oh, that would be so fun, Eleanor. Okay, maybe she runs a daycare and she's at the top of her field in that daycare. Maybe she's opening up multiple locations and stuff. And while at the daycare, she gives parenting classes. I've never seen anybody do that before in The Sims. Maybe we shall. Give me some ideas about that if you guys know what I'm talking about. This is their house. I showed you the outside already. When you first come in, this is the entrance. I think this is what came with EA. I don't remember changing it, but I could have placed down a CC house. But the reason I think this came with EA because a lot of the stuff in the house deals with Sochi's goals, like this right here. For whatever reason, it's not popping up, but this is an award. She got athletic award. This is the living room. And I love the color of this house. When they went back and revamped all the houses in The Sims, I think this one got a makeover, and I love it. I love how it uses a lot of the growing together furniture and stuff. I came in here and I didn't really want to change anything. This leads out to the back door where Eleanor is at right now. And you come out of the kitchen, you go down this hallway. This is Carmine's room right here. Super colorful and creative. She has her journal out and a friendship bracelet box out. She has a little painting station here. We're going to have a huge fun time with her. And across the hall is her mom's room. This is Sochi's room. She has obviously her makeup and everything like that because she likes to take care of herself and as far as makeup and stuff. And then she also likes to take care of her physical body by working out and training. Yeah, I think this is an EA house because everything in here like really does deal with Sochi's career. I want to clutter it up some more. Look at the ribbon she's won. I mean, she's awesome. And then down here is Eleanor's room. She has her stitching and her sewing, or what is this, knitting. She has this little keepsake box, which I love. She has a camera. And her room is super simple and sweet. She apparently loves cowplant horror movies. And she has a bathroom attached to hers too, so she can shower. And yeah. Oh, I forgot to say Sochi also has her own bathroom. Everybody has their own bathroom. So that is the house. That is the Luna household. And I'm excited to play with them. This is going to be so cool. Let's go to the next house. All right. So we went from 225 Culver Drive to 1516 Eucalyptus Lane. Let's pop into this one, 16. Let's call it 1615 or something. Yeah, 15, 16, 16, 15. Let's do that. And then we have 1720. These are luxury condos. So let's load in so I can show you what they look like. All right, guys. So these are the little luxury condos built right by the little pier. Oh my gosh, so gorgeous. Look at these condos. So gorgeous. I totally would want to live here. Totally. Totally. I'm trying to get my sim. You know what? I'll just cut him out of this picture because this is such a beautiful image of Sand Sequoia. Like, look how gorgeous. I love the way this area looks. So yeah, they live right near where you can see the San Francisco video. What? They live right where you can see the San Sequoia Bridge. They live right near the pier. Apparently these, condos, clearly these condos are not cheap. And who do I have living here? Only one family, and they're right here in the corner, and I'm about to introduce them to you. I plan on moving more families right here so that we can have a hustling, bustling neighborhood. The only thing that I cannot stand about residential rentals is that anything that's outside by a gate is free reign, and that is just so irritating. I promise, it's the most irritating thing in life. These are already furnished straight off the gallery. I believe this one I can show you straight off the gallery, so I'm gonna show you real quick so that you can have it for your game. If I saved it, did I save it? I'm pretty sure I did. Come on now, I'm pretty sure I did. Let's make it residential rentals. Did I not? Guys, I don't think I did. Hold on. Yes, I did. These are called Aranya Condos by Wrath of Kaith. So if you're looking for them, this is what this creator has created, and you only need the for rent pack because that's all they used. At least that's what it's showing me. Very cool. So we have these, and let me go in and show you the Sims. All right, first up we have Davi Zahadi. I didn't realize their last names rhyme with his first name. His last name rhymes with his first name. Davi Zahadi. Let's check out his Simology panel again. I think I got this sim off the gallery. I'm gonna be real, and I just tweaked him a little bit. Don't remember where I got him though. Don't feel like looking for him, but I made him into the sim that I needed him to be. Okay, he's creative, he's active, he's a vegetarian, he's neutral about having children, he has emotional control, he's a spice hound, he likes spicy foods, he has good manners, he's a quick learner, he's an artist, and he's a hero. These all come from actually playing the game, and then whoever uploaded them, this sim must have worked with this sim to get them to a place to have these things. I love using UI cheats to add this stuff to my sims to give them more of a background story, as I do feel like you got to play a lot to get these things. You got to play with them from the time they're children, which is great because it adds to the story, right? Like, you build your sim through playing with them, and as they get older they get all these new things, and so I do think it makes sense. So he already has some milestones: his first promotion, he got a job, had a baby, fell in love, got married. And what is his aspiration, you may ask? He is a master mentor as well, just like Eleanor, and he wants to mentor people in the creative arts is where I'm kind of having him, because he's a creative. So I don't know who he is yet, but he's loving painting. The thing is, Davi, we have an easel in the house, so why are you using the neighbor's easel? I'm gonna have to go to each sim's house when I put sims in these other 3 units and lock this gate. So then, like, I've already locked ours, only our household can come in here, and I'm gonna lock everybody else's so that Davi and his wife can stop harassing the neighbors, because they are doing that by using their objects, because they didn't include gates as rooms in the Sims 4 game, and therefore, because they didn't include them as rooms, residential rentals doesn't recognize them as rooms, so you cannot close these areas off. They are all shared spaces. So Davi is so handsome to me and so cute. Let's find his wife, Vera. Oh, look, another sim using objects that are not hers, but she's acquired the logic skill. Vera is so cute. A lot of the times I am not confident in making sims of color, but I definitely think Vera wasn't too difficult. Again, when you struggle making Sims of color, you might as well just go on the gallery and get a base sim and then tweak that sim until you can figure it out. But what helps me to make Sims who look ethnically like Vera is this nose preset I have. I believe this nose is just such a beautiful nose. I feel like you can also use it for like certain European looks and stuff, but I use it mostly for Sims from this ethnic background that I don't want to specify because I don't want to offend people. But I think you can kind of see where I was going for regarding Davi and Vera. And she is just so gorgeous. And her Simology panel goes like this. She's family oriented. She's a vegetarian. She would be happy to have a child. She's gregarious, super friendly. Love that for her. She's a caregiver and a jester. I think she's going to get along very well with Joya because they both are caregivers and jesters. They both will be happy to have a child. And they are both family oriented. So I could see her getting along with them. Davi is not as family oriented, which is interesting. He's more about, that's interesting. So he has a couple more traits he can, he has one more trait I think that he can discover. He only has 3 traits. I mean, technically he has more traits, but I'm talking about the traits that come with, like the traits you can choose in cast. I feel like he only has 3. These ones you get actually in game. So yeah, and she only has 2. So she has 2 more traits that she can learn. She also wants to be a what? Oh, I thought it was going to be master mentor. I made her an esteemed entrepreneur. She wants to open a small business, and I believe Vera is going to be a pottery artist. I have yet to like play that out and flesh that out and enjoy business and hobbies, and I think I'm going to do it with Vera. And last but certainly not least, oh, look at her. She's playing with the doll. Is the super cute Nadia. Nadia is actually named after my best friend in real life, who is ethnically Jamaican and Indian, or what would you call it, East Asian maybe? Guys, I am not trying to offend, I just can't remember at this moment, but that is who I named this sim after. She looks nothing like my friend Nadia, but I just love my friend Nadia. Nadia's traits are wild, inquisitive, and she loves being carried. She's so cute. And right now, let's look at her relationships with her parents. She is friends with both her parents, I feel like, and this is just a very simple side family that I think would be cute to play as far as doing more business and hobby stuff. That's just what I think about. They do have some, what is this, plantains on the table that I want them to save, and it's so crazy because Vera just grilled that up herself, and I just felt like that was, I don't know, like ethnically right, if that makes sense. Like, I want to cook with more of the cultural foods in the game with this family, and I feel like this house just represents that. I love it, and I feel like you could fit a lot of people into this aesthetic. Like if you had an African family, this would be a perfect home for them. But when I saw this out of the 4 units, I was like, this is their house. They have the super colorful furniture in the front here, colorful pots, even though obviously the condos are not super colorful, but I like to think these condos are like energy saving condos. Like maybe what I can do is use some of the eco lifestyle objects right here on each, like put what is it called, the water conservation and the electricity conservation objects on these houses, because I could see all the Sims living here caring about that stuff. And this is their living room / dining room / kitchen. Very much open concept. I thought it was super cute. I feel like they can host people over here and still be comfortable. I don't know if they'll be able to get to this chair though, right here. When you come through the kitchen, there's a bathroom right here, and then an exit to our patio out here where you see more colorful tables and a book that Davi left that he was working on, and a plant. We have a spliced plant. It's a blackberry, strawberry, and dragon fruit and grape plant, and I hope I don't forget to take care of it. We also have, what's this kind of plant? Oh, we got a lemon tree back here. Hope I don't forget to garden those things. We also have our little grill back here, some more colorful pots. You come around here, you go upstairs, And this is Vera's little art studio / open entryway. This door leads to Vera and Davi's room. Beautiful. Whoever furnished this, what is it? Wrath of Cath. You did your thing. And then this is Vera's room. So cute. I don't know why this is floating in the air. I'll have to fix it at a later date. But look, she has her little fort in here, her little coloring thing. Very kind of empty room, but just enough room to play is kind of what I was thinking. And then right here is the bathroom. And I don't think I put a potty in here for Vera at all. So I'm gonna have to remember to do that. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it because it's a very small place. But I think it's so cute and I'm super excited to play with this family. On to the next family. All right, so we made it through Culver Drive. We made it to 1516 Eucalyptus Lane. We made it to, I forgot to fix this. I'll fix it at a later date. I wish I could just fix it from the title, but I can't. It's not letting me. You can only change the title of each unit. We've gone to 1615 Eucalyptus Lane. Now let's go to 1720 Eucalyptus Lane where I have 2 more families. So let's go to this first unit because it's only 1 sim. Oh no, I gotta go in and fix her skin. Well, you guys are gonna see the background of getting this saved together. It's fine. Oh my gosh. She's not supposed to be. Let me fix her. I took some skins out my game because they were causing a last exception. That's not what I want. I want cast that. And I'm looking for replacement skins for a beautiful dark skin. I know we have the one made by that one simmer that we've been using for years, but it don't be working for me anymore. The one where it was like over 100 skin tones for black sims. Yeah, it don't work for me anymore. So I need a better one. But this sim is supposed to be dark. Yes. All right. So this is Wanda Spencer. Her household name is just supposed to be Spencer. But maybe I could change that. I don't know. All right. Oh, look at her eyes closed. It's like she's praying or something. Her eyes just closed. She like, Heavenly Father, get me through this day. I love this. I love the color of San Sequoia. I just love it. It's so stinking pretty. And I just think Wanda looks so cute. Her last name is Spencer because I took this sim as a base from Octavia Spencer. Somebody had made an Octavia Spencer sim in the gallery. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm looking basically for this type of look, but I want to make her not Octavia Spencer. So how do I do this? I have nothing to show you regarding her unit because it needs to be furnished, but I will show you her Simology panel. So this is Wanda Spencer. She's ambitious, she's self-assured, she's cheerful, she's romantically reserved, she's a quick learner, she does not want a child right now, she's a jester and a sage. Wanda is also going to be a master mentor because she is going to own her own hair and nail salon, and I have to create her nail salon. I got to create her workers, and I feel like Wanda has a daughter, and I feel like Wanda's daughter is either engaged or going to be married, and she's starting her life, and I feel like Wanda is looking for love at some point too. While she looks for love though, she has to combat the fact that she's romantically reserved. And just like Sochi, I mean, I just love a good love story. I feel like we're going to focus on Wanda's career more than her love life because we have Sochi's love life we're going to focus on. But Wanda is going to go on some dates. When I look at Wanda and I look at her outfit, I see her little African bangles here, her long nails, her rings, her African necklace here. I just love it. I feel like she looks so loud, so proud, and just so she knows who she is, and she's not afraid to be her. She's just so beautiful. I love her. And I'll show you her unit real quick. These are the more homey looking condos. I feel like they fit in San Sequoia a lot better. Like, look at the background. They don't have that craftsman look, but they still fit better than those high-tech ones that the Zahatis stay in. But here is Wanda's unit right here. So this is the entrance. Oh, I love it. I love all of these units. I will show you who made this as soon as I'm done giving you a tour. So you come in right here. This is the kitchen. I am definitely going to color her place up because I feel like she is a woman who loves color. We got to get her like a couple of couches. I feel like she got a whole like sectional in here, TV entertainment system. Her dining room could be right here. Maybe a little bar right up against here. And then we go up the steps. Oh, I love these. These are so lived in. Like y'all need these for y'all Sims that's like upgrading their life. I don't know, like moving into their first new unit. There's no door here. I'm gonna have to add a door. But you come up the stairs and here's the laundry unit. Let me add that door real quick. Might as well get it out the way. And the first bedroom after the laundry unit is her bedroom. This looks like a real apartment. I love this. I just love it. I'm so excited for her to live here. She has a nice little jet tub. Come on. And she got a shower. Oh, Wanda, I love your unit. This is giving grown woman. I have a child. I'm grown. I have nice things. This is the bathroom that everybody else will be using. This is another bedroom. Maybe like I could design one room to be like, this is where her daughter used to live and her daughter recently moved out. Maybe like a junk room or something. And then this room could be her home office or where she gets her hair ideas. Maybe she's a YouTuber on the side. I haven't used the media kit from Get Famous in so long. So maybe she could be that. Give me some ideas for Wanda, y'all. What are y'all thinking? What are y'all thinking? I want to invite you guys in as I plan her life. I have one more family staying in a unit next to Wanda's, so let's go check it out. I feel like this is their car. This is Wanda's car right here, this orange. But this is the other family's car. I haven't figured out yet. I think I know whose car this is going to be and whose car this is going to be because I'm in the process of making the family that's going to live right here. And then I still have to figure out which family is going to live right here. I have the storyline for this family. So let's go look at this other family in this unit. Come on, guys. Guys, they are so adorable. They are so adorable. They are so adorable. They are so adorable. I don't care. I'm just so happy with this save. I'm so happy, and I hope you guys like love these Sims. He needs some eyelashes. Did I give him eyelashes? I don't feel like I did. Oh, he got some. Okay. He's so adorable. This whole little I need more pictures. Look how she's looking at her daddy. Look at how she's looking at him. He is the love of her life. Look at her little kitten earrings. Oh, my alarm went off. That scared me. Look at her little kitten earrings. Look at her little freckles. Please, please, please. So cute. And then here's mom over here. Okay. I gotta stop. I literally have to stop because I'm gonna end up crying. Okay. All right, now we have the McCartney family. So right here is Grady McCartney, right here is Kiera McCartney, and right here is Emmy McCartney. Emmy, like Max and Emmy. Doesn't she look like Emmy? Because Emmy had black hair. So cute. They recently moved to San Sequoia because Grady's job moved him. Grady is in the I haven't even given him a job, but I'm going to right now because why not? Grady is in the army. Maybe I'll just do it through cheats. I got this family idea. I'm gonna be real. I got it from Tovi. I don't really watch a lot of Tovi stuff, but when Tovi did the long play series with the military family, oh, I was locked in. Like to the point where I will go back and watch that because I think she did long play better than anybody that I ever seen do long play because she pre-prepped before each episode. And if you are looking to become a Sims player on YouTube, pre-prep. That's where you're going to get the best gameplay. When you already placed a lot down, you already have things set up. I'm learning that for myself, that sometimes my episodes to me fall flat because I failed to set stuff down ahead of time, and then I'm trying to do it while I'm recording, and then I'm just tired. I'm trying to find the army or the military career. I guess I should go back up to M, right? Yes, I do have pastor in my game, and we will have a pastor in this town, and we are going to have a mayor family too. So military right here. I'm just going to give him this, but I echo Tovi. I wish we had something where we could send our Sims away for, you know, training. But I know there are many rabbit holes in the game. So for instance, if I go to the phone, look, Arnie, you ate down. I just downloaded the Arnie update for the plum fruit. This is my first time seeing it. Look at the UI right here. Look at the UI. Look at the UI. 8. Arnie, you just ate it up. You ate it up. Now everything do look a lot different, so it's gonna take me a second to figure things out. I love the font that Arnie chose. I love it, love it, love it. So community service, I could send him. Okay, it wouldn't be community service. That's interesting. Maps. Growing pains. I'm missing one more mod. There's the mod oh, look at this, the wallet mod. I love that. There's a mod that I need to update, guys. I need to update the banking mod for sure. I also need to update, I'm missing the, oh, what is it called, guys? I can't think about what it's called right now. Oh, the mod where you can send your baby to your toddler to daycare. But I guess I don't have any toddlers, so maybe that's why it's not showing up. But I do need to just check and make sure. Research competitive metas. Okay, interesting. I wonder why he can do that. There is a way. Like, I have to find a rabbit hole mod, some type of rabbit hole. I don't know if Toby's is up for download, but I need to find some type of rabbit hole to send him down and bring him back when I want to bring him back. Like, that's what we're gonna do to fake like he is away on leave, and he'll come back from now and then, and we'll get him to go to work and come get higher in his career. But right now he is a raw recruit, so they move him wherever they want to move him, and that's just where we're at. Honestly, their relationship to me in my mind is a little tumultuous. They just have that look to me. I think that Kira loves this is like another favorite family of mine, because they have a little bit more, you know, drama than Joya and Easton, but they are so adorable and so cute. I think Kira loves Grady. Y'all, originally I was gonna make Grady a white man, but then he came out this person of color that I can't even place. Like, I can't place if he's like Hawaiian or black mixed. Like, I can't place it all, but I don't care. But I just want you guys to know, what do you think? I'm just curious. Can we have those conversations on the channel? Like, can we not be super weird and woke? Because everybody is just so beautiful and come in so many different shades, and it's okay to discuss culture and differences in an appropriate manner. And I don't have to feel like, let me give a disclaimer because I don't want people to think that I don't care, and I'm being like, come on, chill. So yeah, Grady came out so handsome. I believe Kiera loves Grady, but Kiera didn't think through that she would be basically a single mom while he's in the military. He is a loner. Grady don't really like people. He don't really care for people. And that does not work in Kiera's favor, because when he comes home, he don't want to go out and do stuff around a lot of Sims. And she already be locked up in the house with the baby. So when she come home, she be looking forward to going out. Grady will take the baby while she go out and do stuff, but again, he's rarely home, so she don't get to go out and do a lot. But when it comes to them doing stuff together, he just gets really tense outside with people he don't know. He is family oriented. He loves Kiera. He loves Emmy. He loves having a family. It's something he's dreamt of because he comes from a broken family, and the army was his escape. Honestly, y'all, they are based off Purple Heart. If y'all ever seen that movie, please let me know. If y'all have ever seen that movie, let me know, because they are based off of them. outside of the weird political and stupid differences they had at the beginning. It's more like the romantic part where they became enemies to lovers. I love that movie. It's super cheesy, very corny, but love it. I even made Kiera a musical like that girl because I want Kiera to sing and write her own music, and that's gonna be her outlet, and I just love it so much. Okay, so he's family oriented, he's active, of course, because he's in the army. He's a bro. He like his army bros, and I do need to make some for him. He is competitive. It would be happy to have another baby. Right now, his competitive spirit is bad because all Sims who have the competitive trait, I think, start off with bad until you build it up to better. He has a high metabolism. He ain't never gonna get no belly. He ain't never getting fat. He is a caregiver and a hero. Hero makes sense. It makes sense because he's in the army. He's active. He's just like this Superman in his eyes. He needs to be the dad that he never had. He needs to be the husband that he never saw his dad be. He's just a little bit arrogant, and he finds faults in other people. He likes to pick fights. We will have a bar fight. Guys, help me remember all these details because I'm coming up with them as I'm sharing, and I just want y'all to help me remember. We got to have a bar fight. Grady has to have a bar fight. We're going to be using the Law and Order mod from Lumpino for Grady to get in trouble too. And it might affect his career in the army. Like, what? This is going to be so dramatic. I love it, love it, love it. I need to find some animations and poses and stuff so I can really make this story do what it do. Okay? And so his aspiration right now is bodybuilder, but I might change this. I just feel like this makes sense because he has to train to be successful in the military career. So it's like he's going to be working out anyway. So why not do this? You know? There is a gym in the center of town that he can go to, so he'll be good. I still have that mod by Deep Indigo and Panda Sama, the healthy living mod. I plan on using that with Grady. He can order his food, he can get a gym membership and all of those things. We'll play a lot with the gym with him. But then we have his wife Kiera over here. Keira Knightley. No, I'm just kidding. You know what I'm thinking about when I say Keira Knightley? I'm thinking about Wizards of Waverly Place. What's that? A hat? Crazy, funky, junky hat over slip. And I ain't trying to look like Keira Knightley. We've been there. We've been done that. We see right through your funky hat. Anyway, the name popped up in the Sim randomizer when I was trying to figure out a name for her because I couldn't think. And for a second there, she was almost Casey. But then I was like, that's too close to Grady. And at one point, the baby's name had an AC in it too, like a JC or something. And I was like, Casey, Grady, JC. I'm going to be tongue twisted trying to play this for y'all. And I'm not doing it to myself. But Kiera is neat. She's a foodie. She's family oriented as well, and she's a music lover. She is a green fiend. She loves plants and stuff. I want to get the fairy pack so bad so that I can have inside plants. I think I'm gonna wait till it get really, really, really cheap, but I really hate occult stuff. I've never bought an occult anything with the Sims. I just wish there was a mod so I would never even have to look the fairies in the face. I also have no desire to have those illnesses in my game from the fairy pack. Like, nothing about the fairy pack is interesting for me except for, obviously, the scavenging is kind of cool. Sleeping on the ground, obviously cool. The only way you can do that, though, is if you get a certain trait or something, right? Or points or something. I don't know. And then I want the indoor plants so bad, but I need to see them in action more. So I'm gonna watch some videos to see if it's really worth it, because if my Sim can't get to a plant and water them, I'm gonna be mad if they just waving in the air and it's not a good pack. So yeah, I just don't like the occult stuff. I don't play with that demonic stuff. But anyway, she would be happy to have a child. She enjoys being at her home turf because of her aspiration, which I'll show you guys in a second. She's an artist and, again, a caregiver. She is equally loving her family and friends and becoming an artist. This is the first time that the minor and major personalities are just popping off in my save. Every one that I have seen is like, yes, 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 yes. Those minor and major personalities, it's a mod. I can't remember the modder's name, and I always say it's Lumpino's mod, and it's not Lumpino, and I can't remember who it is right now, but I'm gonna put it up on the screen. But these, I think they might come with wonderful whims. I don't know. These are all based on the traits you choose in cast, and then these not randomized, but they are made based off those traits. And these are just all fitting so good. There's not one where I'm like, ew, why is she this and this? I don't like that. I don't want her to be a hero and a caregiver. No, she's a caregiver and an artist, and that really embodies Kiara, and I love that for her. And her aspiration right now is perfectly pristine, because right now she's a stay-at-home mom and she wants her house to be clean. I never use this. I feel like I can max this out so fast. This aspiration is not long at all, because all you do is clean. We are gonna constantly be cleaning with this baby, constantly cleaning, constantly vacuuming. Like, man, please. And then we're gonna get to a place where we can hire housekeeping, and then I don't know, it will allow her to work on her music. So right now I just felt like that was fine, just for a little bit, until I figure out what I want to do, because honestly the next step would probably be to get her to get in the creative skill and become a musical genius. That'll probably be the next thing to choose. But outside of that, perfectly pristine, because I feel like that's where her mind is right now. They just moved into this really, like, one of the nicest places they have ever had in Grady's little military career, and I think she just wants to make it home for Emmy and Grady. I love Kira because I love how relaxed she is, and I love these pink flip-flops down and these red toes down. She reminds me a little bit of Adri because she's down for her family, but I promise y'all they are nothing like Adri and Rex. It's a little bit of toxicity, but it's still wholesome, and it's not completely, because Purple Heart was it was a lot toxic and annoying, and that's not what I'm going for here. It's still gonna be loving and kind, but they gonna have to go through their stuff, and I'm gonna have to get the perfect lighting for them to go through their stuff, because they are just so adorable and so cute, and I just love them. And then lastly, we have little Emmy here. Why is she so stinking toot? Oh my gosh, I can't get close because she'll fade out. Okay, but Emmy here, we can see her Simology panel. She's a sensitive sim. I randomized it. She got this. So she is so sweet, so soft, and so sensitive, and she's gonna be a picky eater and a diaper rash. And I love this because she is going to be too much for Emmy, man. And all that crying. It says she's prone to diaper rashes, picky with her food, becomes overstimulated from too much play and social interaction. So she gonna be crying when we do too much with her. And she can rest peacefully through the night, but only when soothed. It's gonna be a lot. I hope she don't get another negative personality trait, because have y'all ever had an infant where you get like 3 back to back and they all bad? Like, she's sensitive, she is needy, and she's, she don't eat well, or, like gassy or something like that, all back to back. Those are so funny to me. I love it. Right now she loves being held. And so yeah, I downloaded a bunch more infant clothes, so I'm going to update Emmy's look. But right now I bought a bunch more infant clothes, so I am going to update Emmy's look. But right now I'm feeling the plaid and the flip-flops. Honestly, a lot of the times when I create characters of European American descent, look, I'm being all specific because I'm like, don't be offended. A lot of the times what I find homey and natural and authentic about certain characters in movies and films and books who are white is when they give off that home is where the heart is vibes. Like, they come from a rough part of time. Like, my pastor has a rough background, came from a 2-family household, but he has a rough background of addiction and all these things. And I'm not telling you nothing that he wouldn't tell you, because it's a part of his testimony. He says it almost every couple of Sundays to show where God has brought him from. And I love Sims who are white, I guess, with those stories, because I can relate to that more than I can relate to the suburban lifestyle. I lived in the suburbs one time in my life for 2 years, and then we moved out, and it was cool, but it was expensive, and my mom struggled. But I bring that up to say, when you see me make Sims characters who are white, The reason they have stories that are not picture perfect is because I grew up relating to movies and books where people were framed in that way, and it made them relatable, and it made me see them as human and less as a threat based on history. And now that I have grown, whoa, this is turning into like a speech. Anyway, now that I have grown as an individual and I can now see people past stereotypes and stigmas and all the things placed on you as a child to define the world and understand the world, I'm even more prone to making European characters with these kinds of stories. The only time you will see that change is when I'm making characters for a whole different story. Like a character is a model. Everybody around her is going to have entertainment vibes and high fashion vibes because the story is about a model. You know what I'm saying? Or we go to just different heights of life. Then I think my Sims will embody that. But right now we're giving family, and I think there's all types of families, and this is the family I want to show. And I'm talking so much, so let's move on. Let's go to manage worlds. Let me save again. Oh, let me show you their apartment too. So this is gonna be their car. Look at the duct tape on the car. I have some poses for this car. However, they are for adult, they're for 2 adults and 2 kids. I don't think there's anything for infants. But wouldn't it be cool if somebody created a car seat for this? I also feel like this would be good for that mod where you can actually get in the car and drive. Why has nobody made that mod work for this car? Because you have to go in and animate the car and everything. I wonder why the reason I like this car is also because the license plate it's on this side, hangs off. I think that is so cute. But this is their little car. I can see them driving that. And then this is their apartment. So you come through this door. Their living room is like this. It's not on the other side like Wanda's is. It's like directly as soon as you come in, and their kitchen is not on the left like Wanda's is. It's actually over here. And I thought the white fridge and the white stove, I'm gonna change this fridge, but actually I might not. I thought the white fridge and the white stove would make it look a little bit lower budget, but honestly this is nice. It's giving nice military home. I'm sure some people would love to have that. There's a little bathroom right here, little guest bathroom. I feel like they have definitely a smaller unit than Wanda because she got like a whole thing. I do want them to adopt a puppy too. I need to write this stuff down, or I'm gonna just watch the video back because that's where we at. You go upstairs, come up the stairs. Oh, this person ate down. Do not let me forget to show y'all where this is from because this list looks so real. And then the first bedroom is right here on your right. Maybe this might be their bedroom. Maybe it might be Emmy's. I'm not sure. The next room is the bathroom, which, yeah, this looks so much more smaller than Wanda's unit. Definitely. Wanda had 2 bedrooms upstairs. I believe so. Yep, 2 bedrooms. Well, they got 2 bedrooms upstairs too, but this bathroom is way smaller than Wanda's. I also feel like the shower is like way more cheaper looking than Wanda's. Y'all rewind it back and tell me what you think. Then they have this bedroom right here. They have this one right here. Every bedroom has a closet, which I love. And I might change the closets in these units because I have white closets that look more low budget and I like that look better. And then this is their laundry room. And that is it. They have this little entryway. I wonder what we could put here. Something. We don't want it to look too empty. So yeah, that's their home, and they live right next to Wanda. Wanda, you gonna be hearing a baby all night. All night. I love this apartment too because it has this little area right here. I think that I decorated this. I think I put this slide in the swing, and I didn't use the what is it called? The pack where you go to camp. I didn't use Gibby Point type objects. What is it called? Adventure Awaits objects, because I felt like there would be no point of a park then, and I want my Sims to take their kids to the park. But I did put a little slide here for when the kids grow up and they can use this area. So Yeah, so nice, so nice. And I'm thinking I might put a couple more car things right here, like one or two. So then there could be other areas to park, or maybe even some right here could be fire. Yeah, I might put some right here. So let's go and see where this is from so you guys can have it in your game. Opened it up. It should be very near. Oh, look at this double unit. I think I put that down and I did not like it. Lots, and I'm gonna put residential rentals. Oh, look at this Oasis Spring townhouses. Did I use these? I need to put them in my game. They missing stuff though. That might be why I don't have those packs. Okay. There's somewhere. I'm constantly downloading stuff, y'all. Look at this. I was gonna put these townhouses in. Wait, no, I did end up using these townhouses. I still gotta show y'all. This video is so long because that's how hard I've been working on this stuff in the background. It really should be. Oh, here they go. Wait, is this it? Yeah. Here they are. Parkside Place Townhomes by Dream Scar X. Let me follow this person because you ate down. You ate down. Now, I did not have the perfect patio stuff or the greenhouse haven kit, and these are used. So if you don't have those, you won't have some of the things that they put down, and I don't know. Oh, is this door? I don't know. Maybe one of my houses is missing a back door, and then this gate, and it's not that deep. It's really not. I love that they show you. I never saw this show used items. Now I can tell if something is worth it or not. All right, so that's it for this family. Again, I'm working on a family here. The main character of this family is going to be a teenager named Jalisa, and her parents are going to be living here, and they have a very interesting story too, kind of a military background as well, but not as military-ish, more city vibes. And I don't know who's gonna move here. I have to figure that out. Maybe another kid for Carmine to play with, or another pregnant family, or I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Or an elder could stay here. We have to figure this out, guys. Single dad. Ooh, single dad. Maybe. Let's keep exploring. All right, so we have covered everything over here because they really played us and did not give us no houses on this side of the street, nothing over here. Oh, that's one thing that was so disappointing about San Sequoia. Them daggone housing lots. We just did not have a lot. So I want to show you the next family that's placed down, and then I'll show you the families I haven't placed yet. Oh, let's go here. Yeah, let's go this side of town, and then I'll jump over to this side of town. All right, we got Johnny and Marcella here, and I'll tell you a little bit about them. Oh, they're feeling pretty romantic here. Let's talk about them real quick. You can't see them that well because they are lower than the camera will allow us to go. But firstly, let's start with Johnny Lockhart here. Johnny Lockhart is an ambitious sim. He loves dogs, and he actually has a beautiful dog by the name of Murphy. Let me bring everybody else here too. We're supposed to be here. And he is self-assured. He's an overachiever. He's active. He's neutral about having children. Doesn't care. Whatever happens, he's down with it. He's business savvy. He's a hero, and he's a sage. Johnny is based off a movie that I saw with Carlos and Alexa Penavega, where in this movie, an uncle has to take in his nieces and his niece and his nephew after his brother passes away in a car accident, and the wife of his brother also passes away in that same accident. And I got so inspired by that movie that I made some Sims based off of it. Johnny is actually wanting to be the next big thing. He is a startup entrepreneur. He's in the startup entrepreneur business, and he is level 7, and his next promotion will be independent consultant. I cheated this up. I did not play through it. I don't care. It's not that deep for me. And I just wanted it to work with my storyline for him, which is that, yeah, he wants to become the next thing, the next big business man. And he has a dream of becoming fabulously wealthy. Right now, he is only $1,000, not even 1,000, like what, 900 something dollars away from having earned his first $5,000, and he already has $10,000 in reserve. Matter of fact, he has $28,000 because he does stocks and trades. You know, Johnny be getting how he live. That's how he can afford to live in San Sequoia, right here by the water, in this nice little condo, townhouse, whatever you want to call it. And then his girlfriend, Marcella Unger, fiance Marcella Unger, is also ambitious, but she is an art lover, and that's where her, expertise resides. She wants to sell and trade art, and that's kind of what I think about when I look at her. She owns a gallery or something like that. Like I just see her as a person who wants to be in the art world. She is an insider, so she loves being in clubs and making her own clubs, and I think I'm gonna make her a very snooty, uppity, artistic club. She's a vegetarian. She hates children. She hates them. It's giving Parent Trap. It's giving Meredith. Okay, she does not want a child right now. She's a muser. She's an artist and a jester. She's super funny, sarcastic, and that's why he loves her. And she's very artistic and passionate. She wants to become a painter extraordinary. And I never have completed this aspiration. It's a pretty easy aspiration. I feel like we could do that with Marcella. It's not going to be too complicated. So that is that. Next up, we have Ivy here. Look how cute she is. Let me see if I can catch her. Oh my gosh, she is such a cutie patootie. Can y'all see her? Let's have her go back a little bit. All right, there she is. Oh, she's so cute. So, we can't see the thing. It's like she's floating. This is Ivy. Ivy is a child, and Ivy is the daughter of the deceased parents, and obviously she is Johnny's niece. Ivy is a goofball. She loves being funny, and she's overly cheerful, and that gets on her siblings' nerves. She loves to practice until things are perfect, and she has very high confidence, which makes her an aspiring social butterfly. Right now, she learned from the past because someone died as she was growing up, and she wants to be a star. So she wants to become famous someday, and I see that for Ivy. I don't know how long we'll be playing with her, but I hope that happens for her. And let me jump to the next characters really quickly, as soon as I'm sure that they are up. Okay. All right, next we have Shauna, and I'm gonna zoom in on her here. She's so cool. She is so cool. When I was creating Shauna, I think she was the first I created, and then I made the kids off of her. I just think she's just so cool. Like, Shauna is, you'll see with her aspiration, or not her aspiration, her traits. She don't play. She speaks up for people. She's gonna do the right thing. Shauna is a dog lover. She's hot-headed because when she's passionate, she get really mad, and she has to learn how to control that because she's just a teenager. So she got to grow up. It's gonna take some time. We hope to phase that trait out at some point. She's a bookworm. She loves to read, but she is an idealist, and this is where the anger comes from. She has a moral standard, a high moral standard for a better world, guided by her values and principles, and she does what's right, even when it's challenging, and other Sims don't like that about her because she gonna speak up and she gonna say something, and I just think they don't like that. She is part of the artist collective group, social group, and I don't know if I want her to even be a part of this collective group, but out of all of them, I felt like that worked the best. I might make her be a part of the nerdy group or something. I don't know. She's weird because I feel like she don't fit into the popular crowd, but she is a person who can stand out. But then she also is not a complete artist introvert, just wanting to be with her artist friends, which you would think that her being a part of the artist social group at school makes her closer to Maricela, But I think that Maricela doesn't. Why am I saying Maricela? Is it Marcella? Maricela. I think that they could bond off of this, but maybe they won't. I don't know. I feel like she's not even a complete artist in that way. But she's not popular, not unpopular. These both come from a Deep Indigo's like high school overhaul or something like that. She's relatable, which is her teen aspiration, and she gets friends faster because of that. And she's a caregiver and a hero, just like her uncle. I feel like she cares about her siblings, and she has to step up and parent now because her uncle don't know what he doing. Uncle don't know what he doing. So she's a hero in that way. She's arrogant as well, you know, points flaws out on other people because she does choose courage and worth and confidence. But she's very similar to her uncle in that way. He's just more of a thinker, so he isn't super caregiver. He's like a knowledge seeking sim, but he's a hero in that way too. So maybe she might bond with him. Then we have Beck. Beck, let me see if I can get a closer look for you guys so you guys can see. Look at Beck. Oh, hey, buddy. He's in here playing dolls. Because of the angles, you can't see him that well. But this is Beck. Beck is a loner. Okay, start school break. Yeah. Beck is a loner. He's lactose intolerant. He's gloomy. And he has neutral confidence. So Beck definitely became gloomy after losing his parents. And I'm interested to see how this trait works with children, because I've never seen it before on children. He's a loner because he's always been quiet into himself, and I think he's become even more to himself since his parents died. He has a sensitive belly, so he can't have anything with milk. Right now, he wants to become friends with Maricela, but why would you want to do that? Anyway, he wants to mourn his parents because he's a gloomy sim. And he is wounded. And I did give them some simology stuff. I have not created their parents. The goal is to create their parents so that they could have like moodlets and things that deal with grief. I'm going to create their parents and then kill their parents off so that I can get that functionality part of the game where they mourn their parents. I'm probably going to put their parents in urns because it will be easier for them to mourn their parents here at the house than go to a cemetery. But it could be cool to take a trip to the cemetery as a part of the series to mourn their parents. So yeah, let's see what his relationship is with Ivy. It's his sister. He loves having happy memories with her. Oh, hide and seek with her. Happy to be in on the joke, and she loves playing hide and seek with him and loves to prank him. She's way more highly energetic than him. So yeah, he just happy to be there, and Ivy is like, yeah, you're gonna do what I want. Let's see what Shauna's relationship is with them. Oh, she's such a cutie. Shauna doesn't have any sentiments just yet with her siblings. I haven't had her really interact with them as much. She doesn't have a high friendship with Maricela or Johnny. And I did not put him as her uncle, but I am going to use this mod by what is this modder called? Ty Joke R, and it'll make him family so they can't have any romantic interactions. And I'm also gonna make him her uncle. I thought that I did that. Oh, for whatever. Oh, I guess I don't need that family mod because when he's the uncle, it already covers that. Sometimes it don't. So I don't think did I make him the uncle for everybody? Let me go to him real quick and make sure he's everybody's uncle. Nope, he's not. Let's make him his uncle. They're still only acquaintances, which I love because I want to see how he naturally relates to these children. Oh, don't I have so many cool stories, y'all? We gonna have such a blast this summer. Such a blast. I'm just gonna put family for now. Ooh, distant relative is so cool. You can tell many stories with that. I'm gonna just put family. I don't know why I can't make them. They're not related. It's nowhere that says it's like her mom or dad or anything. I mean, her dad or anything. So I don't know why. Oh, there it is. For whatever reason, I had to make them family first to do that. That's weird. All right. So now, and then the only person is him. He has to. If it don't work, I know what to do now. So we'll do that. Go all the way to the bottom. Uncle should be there. Oh, that was so weird. It wasn't there for Ivy. Okay, I'm gonna save really quickly, but that's pretty much the background of this. We are grieving the loss of family. There is one other character that I haven't placed in game, but I will show you guys, because in that movie with Carlos and Alexa Penavega, Carlos is the uncle. He takes care of the niece and nephew, but the best friend of, well, his ex-fiance was also best friends with his brother and his sister-in-law, and she also was raising the kids while he went off to New York to do his thing. So at first I was gonna have Johnny and them live in move from San Myshuno, which I should have done that because that would have been great, but I'll just use UI cheats to add it. But Johnny moved from the city, took them in, and now lives in San Sequoia because it's more family friendly, and he can still do his tech life in San Sequoia because it's kind of like San Francisco, and tech still thrives in San Francisco, I believe. That's my understanding. But anyway, in that movie, there is kind of this mother figure because the parents passed away. And mind you, in that movie, it's only 2 kids. It's no teenage girl, but I added Shauna because I thought that could be some high school years gameplay we could play. Yeah, there's a babysitter who is basically the ex-fiance of Carlos. And so in my story, she cares about these kids and she's gonna come and check in on them. So I'm gonna show you guys her really quickly. I gotta include CC. She's very much beachy vibes. Her name right here is Cassie. Look at her. She's so beachy, very SoCal, California, earthy girl. And her and Johnny are not gonna get along, but she will come and check up on those kids. I think she may even move to San Sequoia to be closer to them because she don't think Johnny knows what he's doing. But remember, this is his ex-fiance. Remember, this is his childhood sweetheart ex-fiance. And so that'll be a part of our story too, y'all. Don't let me forget. I'm gonna watch this video back. Guys, it's getting late in game, but I almost forgot this family, and so I need to share them with you. It would be cool if the lights were on in the other units because there are families that live there, but unfortunately it's just the units that you are working with. And so let's go right into this next family really quickly. So these apartments, I forgot to say, are called Robles Points apartments, and I think I showed you guys already who made these, but I'm just gonna pull it up again just so y'all can oh my gosh, kind of scary, so y'all can just see where I got them from if you want them for your game. Here they go. San Sequoia Townhouses by Gifford01. These are so nice. I'm gonna follow this person because they might have more stuff. I have all the packs that you need for this, so I'm pretty chill, but I don't have the Greenhouse Haven kit or the Book Nook kit, which is something that this creator used. But guess what? It's not that deep. Okay. All right, this was created last year, it looks like. But anyway, just wanted to show you guys. This is what they look like at night. Look, they fit so well in San Sequoia. I need to put stuff right here for my Sims to do. Like, I don't want there to be one area where there isn't anything to do. Ooh, we could host a festival, a block party right here. I would have to use Tool and World Clicker to do that. Look at this place. I didn't get to show y'all this. Oh, I'm so excited to play this. Doesn't this look like a cute place to take all the kids? We can have a party here. This is so cute. I'm going to show you where I got this too because I got it off the gallery. Everything I be finding on the gallery be so tea. Like, really so tea. Hold on, let me see. San Sequoia Restaurant. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Oh, okay, great. This is by SimCubes. Following them because this is fire. San Sequoia Restaurant. I'll show you guys this again when I actually play and take families to this restaurant, but it's going to be a base restaurant. I'm just probably gonna leave this here most of the time. I just feel like it could be like our version of Chuck E. Cheese or something like that, or Dave and Buster's, maybe not Dave and Buster's, but definitely like Chuck E. Cheese vibes. But you need the I don't have the pastel pop kit, the cool kitchen kit, or the werewolves kit, and that is in this kit. So man, the city really looks alive. If only it actually was. I've been watching the Pair Lives things, and I really can appreciate how there are Sims walking around everywhere. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is lock this gate right here because I don't want the neighbors, we'll say lock for everyone but our household members, to use our swing in the backyard. And then I tried to lock this gate too because everybody always comes over and uses the Lockhart family's pool. But anyway, I'm rambling at this point. I'm sorry, I might even cut all that out. Let's go to the first family member in this household. All right, so this is Steven Romero. He's an aspiring musician. Why he's playing with 2 fingers, I'm not sure because it don't sound. Okay, there you go. Stop playing around, Steven. He's an aspiring musician, as you can see. Musical genius is his goal. I don't know why, but I feel like him and Kiera might cross paths because I see him as like a growing music producer. He has connections in Del Sol Valley. He just has that look, doesn't he? He's super cool. Anyway, let's check out his Simology panel. He is an art lover, loyal, generous, family-oriented, good, would be happy to have a child, collector, and caregiver. I'm actually going to delete the art lover trait and make him a musical person just because I feel like that makes more sense. I'm gonna do a video showing you guys how to do this with UI Cheese. I've already did one, but I feel like why not do another one? It's fine. So now he's a music lover. He would be happy to have another child, even though he already has 3. He's a collector. And I actually will remove this because I don't feel like he's a collector anymore. I had him having the curator life aspiration, but I'll change that for now. He is a caregiver and he's innocent, which I love about him. He's not a bad dude just because he's in the music industry. Okay, this is Molly and Ren. Molly is the mom of this household, and her Simology panel goes like this. She's adventurous, she's creative, she's a vegetarian, she's a bookworm, she's neutral about having children, probably because she has to push them out. She's like, no, I don't necessarily have to have them, but I do love my babies, but I don't have to have one. User, artist, sage. Everybody in this house is really artistic. I did this on purpose. I just wanted them to be an artistic family. I have yet to create a family that's super science focused or super math and, like logic focused. Like I need to do that more. I'm always like super family oriented or super creative, and it's probably because I'm a creative and I love family gameplay. So all my Sims usually gravitate to that. But yeah, this is her husband. She wants to go ask him about his day. Her life aspiration is best-selling author. Can you guess why I made her a best-selling author aspiration? Yeah, because we need to make friends with my main family that I want to play with the most. And I hope that she gets along with Joya. But honestly, like I told y'all, I really started this whole journey just because of Joya and Easton. And I was like, we need real Sims with real backgrounds who are fun to play, okay? Plus, wouldn't it be cool for her to be like a part of a book club or something like that? And then we have baby Ren. Let's jump to her. We have one more kid after this. Ren is a calm infant. She's super calm and so stinking cute. Again, I made Ren because we have a couple of infants in the world already. We have toddlers, and all of these kids can grow up together and be friends. Next, we have Stefan right here. Next, we have Stefan. As you can see, he's very much a maker. I feel like that's what he's going to be when he gets older. He's going to make things. You can see the Play-Doh on his desk behind him. He is a artistic child, just like most of the people in his family, but he's lazy. He's a music lover, I would like to think, because of his dad, and he's an insider. He likes to be a part of clubs and stuff like that. He has neutral confidence. He's a cool guy in my head. Like, he's like not really wanting to do household chores or do like a lot of things, but he wants to be a part of the things. That's why I made him both lazy and an insider. He's also a music lover, and I think I'm gonna add another trait at some point for him creatively. But his aspiration is cool kid on the block. So I love this for him. He wants everybody to know his name and be friends with him. I don't know. I feel like he could be very popular as he gets older. And so yeah. See, he wants to play an instrument. Let's put an instrument in here for him, because right now his room doesn't have an instrument in it. I will give you a tour of the house in a second. Look at this picture he's working on over there. He's a creative man, but it looks like he's gonna gravitate to music. I haven't had a kid want to learn the violin ever. Let's get him a violin. Can't go wrong with a violin. Okay, so this is his, and he will be able to practice that. Oh wow, the entertainer career. Maybe. What if he grows up trying to be like his dad? That would be cool. And lastly, we have Aaron here. He's an artist, kind of a hunk. And you could imagine why I put him next door to Shauna. Because I had a thought in my head. The boy next door is the thought that I had in my head. And I feel like he's hot. This is the hot guy. He's giving beach vibes. Oh, you done? Let's observe your work. Hold on. Let me let you view that. Where are we at? Oh, interesting. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad, Aaron. I'm not mad at that. Let's go ahead and sell that though. Actually, let's frame it. This could work well in your room. I'll hang it up. You're an artist. All right. Aaron's simology panel goes like this. He's a gloomy sim. He can be down a little bit, which maybe he will relate to, I can't think of his name right now, the little boy next door, which maybe he will relate to Shauna's little brother because they're both gloomy. He's a green fiend. He loves plants. He's an idealist. He's a bookworm. He's a part of the artist collective group. He's very popular. So popular. Stop. Okay. He's a muser, and he's a caregiver and a sage. And so I think I need to put a couple more things around here for him. I'm still in the middle of decorating his room and trying to make it look like something is really thrown together right now. But I definitely feel like we could put some plants out here for Aaron. Oh, we have these right here. Maybe he could do that. And we'll put maybe even a little garden right here. So because he's a plant fiend, I want to honor that he likes to grow plants. Let me give you a quick tour of their house really quickly since I am looking around. When you first come in, there's this little walk-in area. I feel like this shouldn't have a door, but an archway. Because I don't like the idea of when I come in the house, I have to open this door to go to my living room. Let's make it an archway. Let me fix that real quick. That to me, or we could do a half open door. No, taking up too much space. Okay. Do something like this. Are you serious? Okay. Yeah, an archway. Let's make it like kind of off-whitish. Dang, I kind of like the other color better, but it don't really match. I do not like anything super white, so I'm gonna change this. Like, get some color, man. Give me some color. That's too much. Is that too much to ask? Yeah, give me that. So, and this. Why is this? Give me some color, like a blue. What looks better? I want to warm up their house a little bit. That's like gonna be my goal. I really don't like all this white, to be honest. Let me take the lines off. Okay, so anyway, you come in. Here's their living room. Again, I'm still working on what I even want this to look like. This is so thrown together, it's not even funny. I want them to have a funky vibe. I don't want them to, I think they're a very colorful family. They're artistic, they're creative. The living room, dining room. Sorry, I said living room. I actually don't mind this dining room. It's fine. Did I hang these plants? I feel like I did. And then their kitchen in here. This is a mod, by the way, that allows you to put multiple appliances right next to each other, and your Sims should be able to use them without issue. They have a little bar right here, and I love this bar. I just don't like the color. What color should we go for? Ooh, this green. Maybe a green kitchen. And then they have a few things they can use to eat. And yeah, that's pretty much the kitchen. Then I'll show you guys the backyard before going back upstairs. This is the backyard. We do have a little play area for, I'm still working on it, but this is Stefan's play area that he can call his next door neighbors over. They can all play together. I'm gonna put some more toys and stuff in here. And they have this swing outside, which again, everything is just so white. When the person created this, they made everything super white, and I'm not that type of Sims player, so I'm gonna change all this to yellow and bright colors and stuff like that. All right, cool. Now let's go upstairs really quick. You guys kind of saw upstairs. There's 3 levels just like next door. So this is the hallway when you go upstairs. The first room on the 2nd floor is Stefan's right here. You kind of saw his room already. Again, changing the colors here because I need things to be colorful. Oh shoot. Can we change that? Yeah, give us a little green. Okay. Then the 2nd room is Aaron's. Again, you saw this already. Still working on it. I feel like even his terrace needs to be better. Then there's the bathroom here. I'm not sold on the washer and dryer and stuff. I need to figure that out, like what I actually want. And I'm probably gonna change this out too. And we need some blinds or something, because wow, you can see right into, here's the shower. We got an open shower. Everything can get wet in here because you could just go down that drain. And then the 3rd floor. First thing you're gonna see is this piano. I want to put some more stuff out here, maybe like a sitting area right here. The first door right here on your left is this man up here doing push-ups. Is I can't think of his name. Why can't I think of his name? First door up here on the left is Steven's studio. He likes to sleep in here as long as he gets to work on his stuff. You know, I'm gonna lock this computer because I don't really want anybody using it. I mean, everybody can use it, to be honest. I'm not tripping. But I kind of just want this to be his room, so I wanted to lock for everyone but Steven, and then we can allow people in. And then here's their bedroom, Steven and Molly's bedroom, which again, I'm still working on all of this stuff to make it look less plain. It's not bad at all. It's just not my style. So they also have a bathroom right outside on this side. Ooh, the toilet's glowing. And that's it. There's a drum set out here. Steven likes to play the drums. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's move on to the final family. All right, now we are going to 25 Celebration Way. Okay guys, we are back and it is getting a little dark here. But we are at 25 Celebration Way near the Celebration Center, and I wanted to introduce you to the Grunt family. Starting off strong here, we have Dorian Grunt. This is a sim based off the Sims 2 Grunt family. This whole family is based off that family. However, it is my own rendition of it. I did not really go look up the Sims 2 to see what traits they had, the type of Sims they were. Saw this sim on a Simmer's website and I got inspired. I was like, he looks like he could be a grunt, and I just made him into a grunt with some big old ears. And I'll put that Simmer's name on the screen because this whole sim is that Simmer's. Every detail, they made the sim. I did not, but I wanted to use it. Here's his Simology panel. He's a goofball. He's a bookworm. He has high metabolism. He will be happy to have another child, which is crazy because they already have 5 children. He's a jester and he's a sage, which, usually people think people that look like Dorian are meatheads, but no, he is on a quest for knowledge. He is in the military career, but I have not added it to him. He also has the bodybuilder basic trainer trait because when you're in that career, you might as well be a bodybuilder. I'm not sure. I think I might just keep his career as like an imagination, like he does do that. But if I can't find something where it's less active so I can keep him home more, then I'm going to have to figure out something else to have him be, because he is going to be our soccer coach. He does coach the soccer team for his daughter's soccer group, and I don't know, I just want him at home so I can utilize him to his full and maximum potential. As you can see, Robin is over here cooking Three Sisters chili. She's going to go grab one of the babies, but this is Dorian's wife, Robin. I did several renditions of her because I wasn't sure what I wanted her to look like, and I still don't know who this sim is, but she loves the outdoors. She's lazy. Why did I make her lazy? I don't know. That's interesting. I think I didn't want to make her active because I felt like I already had a bunch of active sims, but I might delete this and make her active because I don't see her as lazy. Look, she's not lazy. She's in workout gear, which doesn't mean anything because plenty of people get in workout gear and they don't exercise. Maybe this could be funny. I'll leave it for now. She's family oriented. She has the always welcome chain. You know why? Oh, this is because this was I think, pre-made base sim, and I tweaked her face as well, but I got her off the gallery. She's always welcome. She would be happy to have a child, incredibly friendly, muser, domestic, and a caregiver. I'm just not sure about this lazy trait. What do you guys think? She has the aspiration to be a painter extraordinaire, but no, that's not what we're gonna go with. Let's have her desire the successful lineage because they have a bunch of kids. So that's all we're gonna be doing. I modeled this family after the Brady Bunch family, and I want to keep that vibe. Now, the Brady Bunch family, not the exact characters in general, but just the concept of having a big family. And I am going to use MCC Command Center so that they can have more children because I want to keep going. We're going to do the absolute most here. This is Tara Grunt. She is the oldest teen in the house. She's right now having an irrational hatred for the sun. But isn't she just gorgeous? Her symbology panel is as follows. She's neat. She's self-assured. High maintenance. She's a bookworm. She's a rebel rouser. She does what she wants and she doesn't care. She's not popular, but she's not unpopular, which she's so blonde I would consider her to be a popular sim, but whatever. She's also relatable. She's a hero and she is a sage. This is so interesting because I was kind of picturing everybody in this family to be in the popular group at school, but she's like, I don't care. I'm gonna get what I want to get when I want to get how I want to get it, and nobody gets in my way. That's so interesting. She is goal oriented. She wants the best grades, sports, money, check, which is why I thought she was going to be on the popular team, because I had this like goody two shoes like kind of thought process about her, but nah, she ain't goody two shoes. She ready to rebel. And then we have Jack. He's in the basement here working out because we have a very sporty house here because of Dorian. He keeps his kids working out. Like I don't know. I feel like he's always kept them in sports. Look at his little peach fuzz. I love it. Why he looks so tired? What is the problem? He just look bored with life. Here is Jack's symbology panel. He's a party animal, a goofball. He's self-absorbed. He's outgoing. He's relatable. He's a jester. Yeah, he's like a jock guy. That's kind of what I see him as. But I don't know what group he's in just yet. I don't think I added it for him. I'm gonna let the game do it if they choose to. His aspiration is admired icon. He wants to be everybody's bestie. I love his hair. I wish that it could flow and move. There she is. As you can see, everybody in this family is blonde except for Phoenix. She is adorable. She's a cat lover. She's active. She's an insider, and she has neutral confidence. Phoenix dreams of being playtime captain. She wants to be a silly stomper. Why is she so cute? Why is she so cute? I just love her. She looks so realistic. She has her dad's big ears. She looks like him more than everybody, honestly. To me, she looks like Dorian. All right, let's find Jet. We have babies in the street, guys. I hate when Sims just leave their babies on the ground. So this is Pace and this is Jet. Let's look at their Simology panel. Jet is sunny and frequently sneezes, while Pace is cautious. And then we have our cat Lily. She's sleeping next to the babies on the floor. I don't feel like picking them up, but I will teleport them into the house just so that they don't die. I have not gone over this house at all, so they don't have a place to live. The babies don't. I have to make one of these bedrooms. It might be this one. No, this could be. Did I start working on it? No, I didn't. I feel like this is Tara's room. This can be Phoenix's room. This can be the parents' room. This can be the brother's room. I'm gonna have to really redo this room. And then I need a room for the babies. Might have to delete this or put it in storage and put some cribs right here. So I'll figure that out in a second. For now, let me just teleport them. Actually, I could just do it real quick.
I really like this room. And now I'll place this in the inventory. And then I'm going to get a bed for both infants. Let's just stick that out there. Oh, I like these ones better.
Let's see, can I teleport I can teleport them upstairs. Can I? I can. Teleport here and teleport here. There they go. Let us get a zoomed in look at their faces. I can't remember who's who already. Oh crap. Aww. Hey baby, he's so cute. I'm gonna take a screenshot. You never know when you need these for a thumbnail. They really look like Tara. He looks like Tara right there. Oh, they're gonna be super handsome. I did a good job stealing people's Sims and putting them in my game. Let me save real quick. I think I just got a notification that Jack is actually popular. No, he's not popular. And he's part of the artist collective. I didn't see him as that. I'm changing that. He's supposed to be a sports guy. I'm gonna change it. Okay, I did want to go in and show you guys this family. This is Audrey Fawn. She's a teen that I'm going to place in the world. She has the live fast, what is it called, aspiration. She believes in practice makes perfect. She's a music lover. She's loyal and she's competitive. I might change all of that. I genuinely am tired. I feel like we've seen practice makes perfect a bunch in here in this competitive trait. So I might change all of that. I think the skin that I had on her, yeah, let me fix this. The skin that I had on her, I had to take out the game. Yeah, so she was looking super pale. They aren't supposed to be looking pale like that. My goal is for them They are of some Asian descent. I haven't decided what yet, but I think, actually, yes, I did. I think I decided they were from Tamarang. Well, Lola is from Tamarang. Lola Talafan is Vietnam, right? Vietnamese. I think it's not Cambodian, right? It's Vietnamese. I think that's what Tamarang is based off, right? Well, anyway, she's a cozy introvert. She's a cat lover. She's family oriented. She's proper, and she's a child of the village, and she's from Tamarang. And she brought her family, her family came over from Tamarang to San Sequoia to the Sim States ages ago. And she had a daughter with her late husband. And this is her daughter, Michelle Fawn. Michelle is, I forgot to say, Lola owns a food restaurant. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but I might change it to something else. I don't know, y'all. I really don't. She could own a business or something. Like, we got to be more creative, but for whatever reason, I wanted her to have a food restaurant. And that restaurant is on the bottom of their property, and on the top, which I haven't built this, I don't have it yet. And on the top is where they live. I'm pretty sure if I look up some Mount Kamarebi homes, I could basically use those homes to create what I'm trying to do. And then this is Michelle Fawn, her one and only daughter. Michelle is a seasoned traveler. Michelle wants to travel the world and write about the world. She is neat. She's self-assured. She's materialistic. She's an insider, and she's a snob. And she finds it hard to parent her daughter because she feels like her dreams were left on hold to have her daughter. And her mom is constantly telling her, girl, you are a whole mom, chill out. Like, you are a whole mom, and you need to raise your daughter before she ends up in jail or something like that. Because Audrey is a very trickster kind of sim. That's why I said I might change these. I just see her as she do be getting in trouble. Audrey is very alt, and she gonna do her own thing. We might have to change these things just to get into some trouble with Audrey, but I think she's so stinking cute, and I look forward to playing with this family. I have to still build their lot, so I have nothing to show you right now. Real quick, honorable mention, some wholesome, I don't know how to say that. Some some is where I use sometimes I'll use this as my base to make sims that are more ethnically diverse. So if you're into that, you could find this simmer and use their stuff. I'm trying to think what else I wanted to share before. Here goes some of my old families when I first got this idea. This family doesn't have a skin, but you can see, oh, she's so beautiful. This was the original Audrey. This was her original mom and their dog that they had, Mimi. But I basically wanted them to, these two, when I think of Audrey, when I think of her mom, my original characters down here, they are just so different, They're just so different, and that is a part of their problem. Oh, here is what Dorian looks like before. His name is Brett Darnell, and it says that the simmer is M. Cosme. If you're looking for this, I had to put the files in my folder to be able to get him to show up in game. And the reason he looks like this, because the skin, it was a skin issue. And that about wraps it up, guys. I'm super excited for this save. It's all about meaningful stories that you really care about, like stories that matter. And I have tips and tricks on how I make my sims feel real, how I continue to play and not get tired of playing them. And I'm going to show you some of those tips and tricks in this playthrough. Now, some of them you already know about from watching trailer treasures and stuff, but I have some that you don't know about. Either way, I'm trying to tighten up on my craft here on this channel. I really want these things to start looking more polished. I want to be taken more seriously than I already am, and I thank you guys who do take me seriously. And I want to be more consistent. We are on summer break, so it's on, baby. After I come back from my trip out of town for 2 weeks, the consistency is going to scare you guys. At least that's how I feel. That's how I feel. I don't know what God is going to do, but I hope you guys are all doing well. And even though it feels like the world is chaotic around us, I need you guys to take heart, for Jesus has overcome the world. Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will take care of itself. Today has enough trouble of its own. Do not worry what you will eat or drink, because the pagans worry about these things. But just know your Heavenly Father knows everything you need, and He will supply them as you seek first the kingdom of God and all His righteousness, and all those things will be added unto you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day, night, wherever you are, whenever you are watching this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.